Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in Philippines. Well, this is that second hunk of rack of belly pork that we brought the other day. So the first one, Noel and I went halves, and we turned it into bacon, which you can see here, turned into nice smoked bacon. So this one here I'll do later on, but it's sitting here under the aircon chilling out. But this one here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a nice little slab off down about here, down through here, and this will go into a roast. I'll make this a roast one. Gordon Ramsay has a beautiful recipe on this one. So I'll cut this one down into a roast. The ribs, Chick wants the ribs on this one this time. So I'm not going to cut the ribs out like I did on the last one. And I'll cut this into a few strips for her for belly pork to be frozen. And that will give me a nice little section in the middle here that I can make a slab of bacon out of. So, time to get into it. Today is William the Butcher. Learned from Bob the Builder, Bob the Butcher, Bob the great guy. So this is it, guys. This is what I'm doing right now. Right, so first thing, cut the ribs off. Yalla. Look at that. Done. Beautiful. Wow. Look at that. Nicely sexy bitches. So just tidy them up. I'll give them a cut right through here. Take the membrane off. I call it the silver skin. Take this off. I like to do it now, not later, because it's easier to do it now. So I'll pull all that off of there, and I'll cut this up in 4 pieces, whatever Chick wants, and this will be some beautiful ribs. Look at that. And I've left as much meat as I can for the bacon here, as much as I can. Oh, I love being a butcher. To use, get a butter knife into it. As soon as you can get across that bone. Now this is easier. The fresher it is, guys, if you get it straight fresh from the butcher shop, this was already frozen, of course, but if you get this straight fresh from the butcher shop, it is so easy to slide your knife under along the bone and pull off the silver skin, because this stuff is tough.
When it's frozen, huh?
Oh, no, you can't eat this shit. You know, some people put it on when they cook, but it's not really good. Grab a tea towel. Grab a tea towel and just pull it off. See that? So it comes off. Get rid of it. You've got to get rid of it. Now, when the animal is fresh, and you've just bought this from the butcher shop, this is so easy to pull off. Just slide your butter knife along the rib and just pull it straight off. Right, so skin's off, cut in half, easy manageable. This will go in the vacuum pack. Sometimes I'll actually cut down this and make them leave all this on here, and they're nice big thick juicy bastards. They are very nice as well in the roasting. But now this is going down into a vacuum pack. Let's get it done. Right, so what I'm going to make now is I'm going to cut some pork belly strips for Chick. Now if you go into the shop here, you see them about 2 inches wide. You know, it's sort of like not the bestest of bestest. I like mine about 1 inch myself.
Yeah, 1 inch. That's easier for me to chop up when I mix with vegetables.
And there we go. So it's better for us to buy these slabs each pay, and I cut Chick's pork belly off, because we normally buy a kilo and a half of pork belly, don't we, Dulls?
Yeah.
And it's sort of like
of each part, you know, like buy the ribs.
So you've got to buy ribs. You always got to buy the ribs. You always got to buy the pork belly. So the cost we do in that, we can buy this bad boy and just do it ourselves like I am now. Okay? Do it exactly the same as what we're doing now. Look at that. How many strips you want, baby doll?
Just 4.
4? Right. So there's 4. What I do, I put them in a placky bag and I separate them with a gap in between.
Yeah.
So when they freeze down, when Chick opens it up, she can just take one out. They're not all stuck together. Okay, so that's a bit of a trick, guys. Put it in the bag and put a separation gap in between it. And it's very easy then to take a single one out. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut a roast part off here, which will be this part right here. This will be a roast, absolutely gorgeous. With this one here, look at that. Even gorgeous. So that will be a roast. This one here, that will be bacon. Slap my bum. I like that. That's louder than my fart I did today on live stream, Right, so there you go. Bacon, pork belly, roast. You've got to be happy with that. The ribs are already vacuum packed down. Done. So it's cheaper to do it this way and cut it yourself. That way you get the cuts you want, not these butchers that you see here. Right, so there you go. Vacuum packed down. Didn't take long. Took about 20 minutes to do all this, half an hour max. So this one's going to be bacon. I'm not going to do it to cure now. This will go vacuum packed down into the fridge. Tomorrow will be that one. There's chicks, pork bellies. Like I said, leave a gap in between them. So when you cut this off here, you can take this one out and just reseal it again and just keep working your way down. That's how easy it takes. As we say, think before you do things. This one here's ribs. The ribs done. This one here's going to be a roast. I'll make a beautiful roast out of that one there. Like I said, Ramsey has a great menu on that one. Great recipe, I should say, not menu. And this little bit here, this was from the leftover from here. And that will go into soup stock for Chick when she makes up the soup with moringa. Moringa. So there you go. So it didn't take long. So I guarantee you now, every payday we will be stopping at that shop and buying one on the way home and just doing the same thing. We'll just be cutting it up exactly what I'm doing now, because it's so cheap, guys. It's cheap, cheap, cheap. And if you're saving money, that means more money for beer. More money for beer. Got to be happy.
The quality also is...
It's good quality, yeah, definitely. Even for sausages and that, the belly goes absolutely gorgeous. Shoulder, pork shoulder and pork belly is what you need for making your sausages. And it's all there. All right, guys, thanks for watching us. This is William playing Mr. Butcher, cutting up that beautiful belly slab of pork. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, subscribe. If not, bye.